Okay, so let's do the intuitive corner roundup. This intuitive corner was all about practicing with your clairvoyance. And in that practice, I wanted to kind of follow up with some tips about different ways that you can approach it or different things that you can do that can help you with this practice. Let's start with the first one. Awareness is key. The more you notice the details in your daily life, the clearer your intuition will become. So colors, patterns, symbols, even emotions, be fully present and observe everything. And try this. So pick an object that is nearby and study it for 30 seconds or so. And then after you're done looking at it for 30 seconds and you've kind of taken it all in, how it makes you feel, what it looks like, all of the little intricacies, close your eyes and visualize every detail. So recreate all of those details from that thing that you've just looked at. So that's a great practice. Awareness is key. Keep a symbol journal. So when you do come across things, patterns or symbols or really anything, not just full-blown images, but keep a journal of all of the things that feel like they're appearing in your life. Or, the visions that you get during meditation. Over time, you'll build your own kind of personal little psychic symbol dictionary, and it's easier to decode messages when you're intuitively getting things. Like an example, I have an anvil now, and an anvil is, of course, not in my personal area or in my life. I don't see a lot of anvils. But the more I saw it, the more I understood it just meant something heavy. And there wasn't an actual object that spirit could show me that would make sense for the situation. So they just kept showing me an anvil. So anvils now mean heavy object or heavy metal object specifically. All right, let's move on. Let's work with our third eye. So whether that is, tapping at the center of your forehead, whether you're imagining that indigo light that glows for you, anything you can do that's going to focus or stimulate your third eye, that's going to remind you of what you're focusing on and help you get clarity on. You can also use crystals like amethyst or labradorite. Lapis is a good crystal for that. Anything that really calls to you. The next tip, use dream work. So put a journal next to your bed, and when you wake up in those 3 seconds that we're coming across twilight again, coming back into our reality, write down image and symbol and metaphor and anything that happened that you can recall. And you'll notice that things will start repeating over time, and it will start to give you a deeper intuitive meaning when they come across. Also, next tip, let's practice some cloud gazing. And this is one of my favorite, because nature has the best tools for us to do our intuitive strengthening. So look at the clouds and what images do you see? What symbols do you see? Are there pictures? What feelings do you get from specific things? And the greatest thing about this practice is it's really twofold. So you're not only looking for that imagery, but you're also practicing the release and let it flow. So when you are relaxing and you're just receiving, the visions work in the same way. So if you can get into that feeling of relaxing and receiving, it'll open you up to not just when you're looking at the clouds. And last but not least, try a guided meditation. If it's something you haven't done before, often guided meditations can really help you get into a zone of something specific that you're trying to do or trying to strengthen or figure out, or even if you're just trying to sit quiet. But I did create that free guided meditation that's out on Immersive Spirits Lunar Courtyard, which is our free community. You can access it without any type of payment or anything. And it's just out there as one of the posts. But those meditations help you quiet your mind, and they help you create space for being able to focus on what you're trying to strengthen. So it's really a good way. If you don't want to necessarily go look at my meditation, you can find lots of different meditations online. Probably look at meditations for clairvoyance, and I bet hundreds probably come up. I wouldn't be surprised. And then the last but not least, trust and have fun. This is not about forcing visions. This is not about creating something From nothing, you just got to let things naturally appear. So be relaxed, be playful, sit by that lake next to the mountain. Just relax, enjoy it, trust everything that you get, and journal on it. All right. I hope that if you were able to practice this, I hope you got some amazing results. And I hope these tips and techniques, tricks, all of that help you go forward in practicing your clairvoyance. Have an amazing day.